Well, my morning so far started on Friday. I haven't slept since. I just stayed up because I had to party hard, work hard, party hard, I suppose, and played this morning. And I think I pushed it too much and I nearly passed out like a few times. Whacked myself in the head. Keyboard. Every time I try to sing a backing line, nearly passed out. So, kids, if you're ever gonna do a gig, go to sleep. No, but it's been a really cool Sonisphere. That's why I don't want to sleep, man, because there's stuff going on all the time.
So apart from the nearly passing out and the breaking your face and so on, how was the show? I mean, what were the audience like?
Oh, dude, they were really cool. Actually, we saw many kids that we have actually seen before, and there's like a group of fans that just follow us around, like it's happened to us, you know what I mean? We have like a dedicated following, I suppose, and yeah, they come from insane places to see us, and yeah, it's always nice to see them, and it's always cool to see new people get into it. Like, we didn't expect to see that many people today, to be honest. It was a nice surprise. Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad, and it was also a very, very special day for a certain member of your band. So how did that go?
Oh man, Vince killed it. He stage dived, second song into the crowd. I smashed my keyboard at the end of the show, and he wouldn't move out the way, so I started smashing it towards him and on him. He's a nutter. He fits in perfectly with the Defiled, I have to say. Yeah. I'm so happy to have him on. He's just a hyperactive, crazy leprechaun.
But I mean, was he absolutely terrified? Like, you know, debut appearance at Sonisphere Festival. You can't get worse than that for being thrown in the deep end.
I don't think it dawned on him what was happening. He was like, yeah. We were like, dude, you should practice, you know? We're playing Sonisphere next weekend. We're like, I'll do that again without the opening. We're like, dude, you should practice, you know? It's like Sonisphere next week. He'd be like, yeah, whatever. I don't think he realized it's like a big festival. He's American, so he didn't know about. And then when we got on stage and he saw the people, he's like, motherfucker, man. He's looking at me like, and I'm like, yeah, come on. Welcome to the big league, motherfucker. He loved it though, man, you could tell.
Brilliant. And, you know, I mean, do you reckon that he is going to be a good addition to the team? Do you reckon that you're going to be going, you know, kind of just that extra step, yeah?
He's such a cool guy, man. Like, he adds, like, he's such a hyper person, and I think that's what the Defiled are. I mean, Drex, our ex-bass player, he was the opposite of what Vince is. He's a very calm, but very amazing guy. We hang out all the time. Actually, he was watching us today. I was throwing him the horns every now and then. But, you know, he wanted to have a normal life. Vince doesn't.
But there are no hard feelings there. I mean, you're still in touch and you're still friends.
No hard feelings. Yeah. Well, when the day it happened, we all freaked out. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? We felt like we got left in the cold. Is that how you say? And but you know, then we understood his reasons, and yeah, we're actually all going to go for drinks now after this. So yeah, it's going to be good.
And so, where do you guys kind of see yourself this time next year musically?
This time next year, we will have released our debut album. It's I don't know what to say about it. Are you allowed to say some stuff about it? It's being Stitch and I are producing it and writing it, and it's being mixed by Dan Weller, who's the ex-guitarist of Sick, and it's sounding brutal, soul-destroying, I'd say, and heavier than ever, actually, and It's gonna be called Grave Times. There you go. Exclusive.
Very And so do you think that that's going to go down well with your current fan base?
Our album? We would never write a song that we didn't love. And the reason we do our band is because we don't sit there going, oh, what do you think the kids will like? Oh, what do you think the kids will like? It's like, oh, you sit there, you play a riff and you know, program some stuff in and then write some lyrics and then I go, oh, yes! You know, it gives you a certain feeling, man, and you're like, yeah, that's the one. We're going to keep that, you know what I mean? And I'm in love with my band, to be honest. It's not in an arrogant way. It's in a very, I love what I do for a living, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
And so you're feeling very positive about where the band are at the moment?
Definitely, yeah. I can't see us going back. It's all uphill here, but it's all a struggle. No, it's yeah, it's looking good.
And so,
you never know.
And so, if you got to tour with anybody, you know, any band on earth, who would you choose?
To tour with anyone on earth, personally. 9 Inch Nails on the Downward Spiral album, because that album changed my life. Yeah.
Okay, well, and so go on, you have to tell us now, how did that change your life?
The Downward Spiral, it's just, even if you listen to it today, it's timeless. It's like, there's no cheesy sounds in there, the electronics he uses are all really like, I don't know how to explain it, like earthy, maybe, I don't know. It's just so well produced and so, it's timeless basically. And basically I went to study music technology when I was a young whippersnapper, and they're like, so why do you want to study music technology and recording? I was like, have you ever heard the Downward Spiral? They're like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's why.
Well, that's a very, very, very good reason behind it, I guess. So wonderful. And just a quick last question. What's the most embarrassing moment you've ever had while you've been playing?
The most embarrassing moment? I have to say my skin is very thick and it takes a lot to embarrass me. I can't actually think of anything embarrassing. I laugh at myself all the time, you know what I mean? It's like people think things are embarrassing, but I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna do shit, whatever, let's move. Embarrassing. I'd say we've messed up a few times on stage, like where like James will do a fill and it will come in at the wrong time and everybody, you know what I mean? But you know, that's as far as it goes, really.
In that case, I think I'm going to make it my mission to try and embarrass you. Like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. See, no, I'll get it when you're least expecting it, right? It'll be great. Well, thank you very, very much for that, and we will look forward to hearing the album. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cool.